David Settle with senior. You're senior, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, you're a junior.
Yep.
Okay. All right, let's try that again. I knew that right off the top of my head and doubted myself. All right, 3, 2, 1. David Settle visiting with a couple Laramie Plainsmen veteran wrestlers. To my left is senior Arsenio Lemus, and to my right, junior Zech Aguilar. And obviously, you guys have gotten underway with the season. Arsenio, talk a little bit about just this season and kind of what your thoughts have been here over about the first month of it as you guys have gotten going into it.
Well, it's definitely been some ups and downs for me. I've had a couple tough losses that really are sticking with me, but other than that, the season's going how I want it to. We're definitely making progress towards our ultimate goal, which is winning that state title.
Talk a little bit about for you, Zach. Obviously, this has been a slower start because you were dealing with an injury coming off of it. Not to say that Arsenio's not dealing with one right now, which we'll get to, but how's it been coming back and finally getting on the mat this last weekend?
Pretty good. I felt out of shape for sure. I mean, I've only been wrestling like full-on contact and everything for about 2 weeks, so I felt pretty good. Wrestled the state champ from last year last weekend, and took him into triple overtime. So felt like I was in just as good a shape as he was, and he's been wrestling for a month. So.
Yeah, so I guess maybe you're not in as bad a shape as you thought you were, I guess.
Yeah.
So for you, what was your goal coming into this junior campaign coming off last year? I know you kind of ended disappointing going 1 and 2 at the state. What was your goal coming in this year?
You know, obviously working for that state title, but definitely just treating everybody as the same.
Okay.
Last year I felt like I kind of wrestled down to other people's levels. So if they weren't, you know, as high of a caliber as a wrestler, I would wrestle down to their level. And this year I kind of, you know, want to just be blowing those guys out.
From a technique standpoint, what do you feel like you really need to sharpen up here to get yourself to that best level?
Definitely seen some things this weekend that we need to work on. So, you know, getting my shots more crisp, finishing. I got in deep on a lot of shots this weekend. I wasn't able to finish on. I could have won me some matches, but other than that, I feel pretty good.
All right. What about for you? You are dealing with an injury now. It seems like this whole team has dealt with injuries this year, but you came off a 4th place finish last year at state. Obviously, you have lofty goals this year, so what have you been doing to work towards those?
Definitely a huge part of it has been lifting every morning, getting extra cardio, and then having a healthy diet, which is surprisingly very important. So that's what I'm kind of trying to focus on, as well as just working hard in the morning.
Yeah, what about technique-wise? What specifically is Coach Brinkman and the staff working with you on?
Primarily confidence is where I'm lacking. I tend to think too much when I've been doing this my whole life. I just need to go out there and wrestle, really. So.
Obviously, you guys are part of a team that saw some veterans that had a lot of success in Idris and Carlos and Caden over the last couple of years. What has that kind of done, seeing their success, to maybe motivate you?
Well, I mean, they've achieved what everyone wants to achieve, that state title. So sets the bar high. You know, you got some big shoes to fill, but looking forward to filling them up.
You're at 132 right now, correct me if I'm wrong. So what's kind of the bracket there? I mean, what are you looking at in 4A this year?
There's definitely some talent there, but I don't think there's anything we can't handle. So.
All right, what about for you at 220? What are you looking at there?
You know, some all right kids, but I feel like I'm definitely hanging in there with them. So.
For both of you guys, obviously Coach Brinkman now in his first year, he's been with the staff, been with Coach Cadera in the last few years. What's the adjustment been like to having Stuart now as the head guy?
You know, not too much. Honestly, you know, it feels, you know, pretty much the same kind of at home. So, I mean, Stuart's been here, you know, for forever. Garrett, they've been working with us since, you know, we were, what, 5 years old?
Yeah, way down there.
Yeah. What about for you with Coach Brinkman taking over?
You know, I definitely think it's a little different from me in his coaching style. Okay. However, I think he's doing a great job. I think he's got a tough situation, got a lot of new blood in there, but he's really holding in. He's doing a good job.
Well, good luck to both of you guys. Let's have a little fun before we get out of here. Who is the goofball in the room day in, day out, without a doubt? Who would it be? Is it one of you guys?
Probably.
Probably Zach.
It's probably me.
All right, let's go. Hamburger or hot dog?
Ooh, hamburger.
All right, hamburger or hot dog?
Hamburger, definitely.
Okay, chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate, all the way.
Chocolate.
All the way, okay. Let's see, let's go. Ooh, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups or Hershey's Milk Chocolate Bar?
Reese's. I'm gonna have to go with Reese's.
You're gonna eat both of them. Yeah.
Your favorite meal to eat before a match and then after a match?
Oh, after the match, I would like some lasagna, but before the match, it typically has to be something lighter, so I'd go with chicken.
Okay, what about for you?
Probably a ham and cheese sandwich.
After the match or before?
Before the match.
Okay.
Oh man, after the match, you know, I'll probably anything off the counter.
The coach that challenges you the most in the room?
Shad.
Chad?
Oh, definitely Stuart.
Definitely
He gets
Stuart.
on me.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Good luck to you this season. Appreciate the time. The Plainsmen are back on the mats. They go to the Blazer Duels in Torrington this weekend, but they are coming back with a home competition here in the not too distant future. Laramie Plainsmen Wrestling under first-year coach Stuart Brinkman.